What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am back to do my New Japan Pro Wrestling's Declaration of Power 2022 predictions. Now, Declaration of Power happens next Monday morning live on NewJapanWorld.com from Ryugoku Sumo Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Now, this card for Declaration of Power this year for New Japan Pro Wrestling is absolutely and unbelievably loaded and stacked from top to bottom. We have 9 fantastic matches with 2 big titles on the line, so I am extremely excited to do my Declaration of Power predictions for you guys this year, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record coming into Declaration of Power this year after our last New Japan Pro Wrestling event, which was Royal Quest 2 in London, we went a combined 12-3. So our overall record coming in is 512 wins, 178 losses, and 6 ties. So we're coming in extremely hot, and I'm looking to keep it that way. So in this video, we will continue the winning ways. We're on a 5 pay-per-view winning streak. Hope in this video, we make it 6 in a row. Hopefully. Now, this is the 3rd video of a combined 4 video day on our channel today and this week, guys. So, hope you guys will be able to watch this video and all the fantastic videos we got on deck on the channel in the month of October this year. And as always, show your support on the channel as always, guys, by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, and commenting your picks and your opinions in the comment sections down below. Now, this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video. Boy, pick the good one if you're a huge fan of New Japan Pro Wrestling like myself, and you're ready for Declaration of Power this year from Ryugoku Sumo Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is just 2. Whoop, whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Let's start off with the first matchup. It is a 6-man tag team battle on one side. They're all representing Suzuki Gun. Ichiban, consisting of Doki, the heel master Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and the rogue luchador El Desperado. And their opponents, consisting of Chaos's Sniper of the Sky Robbie Eagles, the Rebel David Finlay, and making his return to New Japan Pro Wrestling from Excursion, the talented Ren Narita. So, coming from me in this 6-man tag team battle, I am going to go with the team of Chaos' Sniper of the Sky, Robbie Eagles, the Rebel David Finlay, and the returning Ren Narita to get it done here and defeat the Suzuki Gun squad of Doki, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and El Desperado by any means. And now, next matchup. It is a tag team showdown on one side. They are both representing TMDK, consisting of Hysterical Shane Haste and Bad Dude Tito, aka Teats. And their opponents, representing Suzuki Gun, Ichiban, and they are the former 3-time IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the team of His Lordship Lord Taiji and the best technical wrestler in the world today, Zack Sabre Jr. They are Dangerous Techers. So coming from me in this tag team showdown, I would not be surprised both these teams will be in World Tag League this year in November. I would not be shocked that these 2 teams make it to that field. But coming from me, I am going to go with Dangerous Techers to get it done here and defeat the TMDK squad of Hysterical Shane Haste and Bad Dude Tito by any means. And now, next matchup. It is a huge 8-man tag team battle on one side. They are all representing Hontai, consisting of the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Way to the Grandmaster Master Wato, and Coach Ryusuke Taguchi. They are Team 6 or 9. Next, you have the only man in New Japan Pro Wrestling history to hold that IWGP Heavyweight Championship 8 times. He is indeed the ace of the universe, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Hiroshi Tanahashi. And finally, you have the #1 contender for the Never Openweight Championship at Battle Autumn in Osaka on November the 5th. He is the young gun Hikuleo. And their opponents, all representing the Switchblade era of Bullet Club. And they're all representing Bullet Club's House of Torture, consisting of the Spoiler Dig Togo and the brand new Never Openweight 6-man tag team champions, the team consisting of the Tokyo Pimps, Yujiro Takahashi, Murder Machine Show, and King of Darkness, Evil. So coming from me in this 8-man tag team battle and the ongoing war between Hontai and Bullet Club's House of Torture, I am going to go with the Hontai squad of Team 6 or 9, the Ace of the Universe, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Hikuleo to get it done here and defeat the House of Torture by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a very important tag team showdown with World Tag League coming up next month. On one side, they are representing Chaos, and they are the former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, as well as the reigning World Tag League Champions. They are the team of Headhunter Yoshihashi and the Fierce Warrior Hiroki Goto. They are Bishamon. And their opponents, both representing the United Empire, and they are the former two-time IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, consisting of the Great Protector, all hail the Dominator, the Great Okan, and the Imperium Unit, Jeff Cobb. Now, this is the third one-on-one meeting between Bishamon and Cobb and Okan. The series is tied 1-1. Now, Bishamon's last victory over the Great Okan and Jeff Cobb happened at World Tag League 2 years ago. And Cobb's last victory over Bishamon was at Hyper Battle this year when they won the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles for the first time and ended Bishamon's reign. Now, this matchup is extremely important because we do know World Tag League happens on Monday, November 21st, and you can just bet both of these teams are going to be in it, with a shot at possibly facing FTR at possibly Wrestle Kingdom, or whoever wins this match could absolutely get a title shot at Rumble on 44th Street in New York later in October. So this matchup is definitely big if you want to see one of these two teams challenge FTR and bring those belts back to New Japan. So coming from me in this very important tag team showdown with momentum at stake for World Tag League this year and a possible shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles at Rumble on 44th Street in New York on October 28th. I like the Bishamon team, Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto. They really surprised everybody winning World Tag League last year. But coming from me, I'm going to go with a team that never lost those IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles because they lost it in a triple threat. I'm going to go with my boys in the United Empire, the Great Okan, and the Imperium Unit, Jeff Cobb, to get it done here and defeat Bishamon by any means in a banger. And now the next matchup. It is a massive 8-man tag team battle with momentum at stake for the main event of Battle Autumn in Osaka on November the 5th. On one side, they are all representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, consisting of MX Bushi, Ticking Time Bomb Hiromu Takahashi, Cold Skull Sonata, and the #1 contender for the IWGP United States Championship, the leader of LIJ, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. Ooh, Naito! He is Tetsuya Naito, and their opponents, all representing the United Empire, consisting of the reigning IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the team of Francesco Akira and TJP, the Leaning Towers. Next, you have the Ultimate Weapon, Aaron Hanare, and finally, you have the leader of the United Empire and the reigning and first ever British-born IWGP United States Champion. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. Elevate me to the sky. Oh, we're so elevated. Elevate me to the sky. He is the Commonwealth Kingpin, Will Ospreay. Now, this matchup has a lot at stake for the main event of Battle Autumn in Osaka because Will Ospreay will be defending this IWGP United States Championship against Tetsuya Naito in a G1 Climax 32 semifinal rematch. So this matchup is all about momentum for that big event on November 5th in Osaka. So coming from me in this massive 8-man tag team battle with momentum at stake for the main event of Battle Autumn for the IWGP United States Championship and the ongoing war between Los Ingobernables de Japón and the United Empire, I am going to go with the LIJ squad of Bushi, Hiromu, Sanada, and Tetsuya Naito to get it done and defeat the United Empire squad of Francesco Akira, TJP, Aaron Hanare, and the Commonwealth Kingpin Will Ospreay by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a very important special singles match. On one side, he is the former 6-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and he's looking to get a title shot with a victory here. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Time Splitter KUSHIDA, and his opponent is representing the Switchblade era of and he is the reigning 3-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori. Now, this is the third one-on-one meeting between KUSHIDA and Taiji Ishimori. The series is tied 1-1. Now, KUSHIDA's last victory over Taiji Ishimori, you have to go all the way back to the 2016 Super J Cup first round. So KUSHIDA hasn't beaten Taiji Ishimori in nearly 6 long years. And Ishimori's last victory over KUSHIDA was KUSHIDA's last match in New Japan Pro Wrestling at Wrestle Kingdom 13 in 2019. So Ishimori hasn't beaten KUSHIDA in 3 long years. Now, starting off with Time Splitter KUSHIDA, this is a huge matchup for him. A chance to finally get a possible shot at the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship with a victory. And ever since KUSHIDA came back in Corrigan Hall saying, I want to be next for the Junior Heavyweight title, Ishimori has been making him jump through hoops trying to prove that he deserves a title shot. But if KUSHIDA can beat Ishimori here, he's going to get that title shot possibly at Battle Autumn in November in Osaka. But it's not going to be easy against the Bone Soldier. There you side you have the Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori looking to shut down another challenger in KUSHIDA. He's looking to do what he did 3 years ago and put KUSHIDA out. And he's looking to make sure that KUSHIDA is not a threat to his IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. So coming from me in this very special singles matchup with a lot on the line for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, if KUSHIDA wins, he gets the title shot. It's the hoverboard lock versus the bones, the Gargano escape, Ishimori's finisher. This one should be good, and I'm surprised this is not for the Junior Heavyweight Championship, but I get Ishimori. He wants KUSHIDA to earn it, and I think he's going to earn it here. So coming from me, I am going to go with Time Splitter KUSHIDA to get it done here and get a future IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship match and defeat Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori by any means in an absolute banger. And now the next matchup. It is a Who's Your Daddy match for the 2022 KOPW Trophy. Starting off with the challenger. He is representing the Switchblade era of and he is looking to become the next KOPW 2022 winner, and he's looking to be proclaimed Daddy. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is the original headbanger, El Phantasmo. And El Phantasmo is challenging the reigning and defending 2022 KOPW trophy holder, the former two-time never openweight champion, the former undisputed IWGP champion, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is the Rampaging Dragon, Shingo Takagi. Now, this is the second one-on-one meeting between El Phantasmo and the Rampaging Dragon, Shingo Takagi. El Phantasmo won the last meeting over Shingo back at this year's G1 Climax Tournament D-Block Final on August 16th that cost Shingo a spot in the semifinals and helped Will Ospreay make it to the semifinals and to the finals this year. So this is the much-anticipated rematch. Now, this matchup is going to be very unique. It's a Who's Your Daddy match. Whoever wins this match has to proclaim the winner daddy. And this has been brewing ever since ELP beat Shingo in the D-Block final on August 16th of this year in the G1. I mean, ever since then, we've seen El Phantasmo saying that he is Shingo's daddy. He even put a shirt that says ELP is Shingo's daddy. And he was just egging Shingo on day after day, week after week. And now he's got a chance to say it to the world. He's got a chance to beat Shingo one more time and have Shingo, in his own words, with that mic saying, Shingo, ELP is my daddy. So this is a big matchup for the original headbanger, but it's not going to be easy. There is how you have the Rampaging Dragon Shingo Takagi looking to continue his reign as the KOPW 2022 provisional winner. He is making his second title defense, and he's looking to make it a successful one. Now, the last time he defended this trophy was against Taiji at Dominion this past June. So it's been a while since we've seen this trophy being defended. Now, Shingo's been wanting this ever since that loss in the D-Block final in the G1. I mean, he was just a win away from making it to the semifinals if it wasn't for El Phantasmo. And Shingo is looking to finally put down El Phantasmo once and for all, and he's looking to have ELP get on the mic and say Shingo is ELP's daddy. So coming from me in this Who's Your Daddy match for the 2022 KOPW trophy between the original headbanger and the Rampaging Dragon. Ah, man, this one's going to be a good one. I mean, that matchup in the D-Block final in the G1 was fantastic, and I have a feeling this one's going to be an absolute banger. But coming from me, I am going to go with the Rampaging Dragon, Shingo Takagi, to retain the KOPW 2022 trophy by any means and defeat the headbanger El Phantasmo. So Shingo will be ELP's daddy. And now next matchup, it is a massive special singles matchup. On one side, he is the leader of TMDK, and he is a man who has not been pinned or submitted since coming to New Japan Pro Wrestling. He is the former NXT North American champion, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about.
Said I'm ready for the war. Send them to the morgue. If they step, I let them on. Ready for the war. Said I'm ready for the war. Disrespect them, boy, then I send them to the morgue. Yeah, I put that work in day out.
He is top dog Jonah, and his opponent is the leader of Chaos, and he is the former 5-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the former undisputed IWGP Champion, and he is the winner of the 2022 G1 Climax 32 tournament, putting his possible title shot on the line here. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. Now, this is the second one-on-one meeting between Jonah and Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. Jonah won the last meeting over Kazuchika Okada during the G1 Climax tournament back on August 7th of this year in Osaka. So this is the much anticipated rematch. Now, starting off with Jonah first, this is a huge opportunity for him. A chance to defeat Kazuchika Okada not once, but twice this year in Osaka. And the fact is, he has not been pinned and he's not been submitted since he's come to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Sure, he's had count-out losses in the G1, but he's never been pinned to the mat for a 3 count and he's never tapped out. So top dog Jonah is coming in with all the momentum and he's looking to quite possibly get a title shot if he can win this match here. But it's not going to be easy. There inside you have the G1 Climax 32 winner, Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, looking to avenge that only loss he had in this year's G1. That was his only loss to Jonah in Osaka. And a chance for Okada to redeem himself and get that revenge win back. And he's also possibly putting his G1 Climax title shot on the line. And for some reason, it's just a special singles matchup. And I hope that Kazuchika Okada is a man and he puts the title shot on the line if he loses. And I'm just surprised they're not doing that. I mean, the whole G1 Climax tournament was if you win the G1 tournament, you face the guys that beat you. Kazuchika Okada only had 1 loss, and that was to Jonah. And the fact that he's trying to get a bye into Wrestle Kingdom 17's main event is kind of messed up. But Kazuchika Okada is looking to shut Jonah down and give him his first loss in his New Japan Pro Wrestling career. So coming from me in this G1 Climax 32 rematch between the top dog and the Rainmaker, this one's a tough one because I love Jonah in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's gotten more he's got more exposure by beating Okada in Osaka than he ever did in NXT. And this is a big matchup for him. I mean, he's never lost. He's never got a pinfall or a submission loss. This is big for him. But coming from me, knowing this company, they're going to stick with their man. And so I am going to go with Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada to get his revenge from this past G1 Climax tournament in Osaka and defeat top dog Jonah by any means in a one-on-one banger. And now, it's time for the main event. It is for the Undisputed IWGP Championship. Starting off with the challenger. He is representing Hontai, and he'll be accompanied by the Masahiro Jado. He is one half of the only 7-time IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions with his Bronga Tongaloa and the Gorillas of Destiny, and he's looking to become the next Undisputed IWGP Champion. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about.
Ain't nobody really than Gorilla.
Ain't nobody really than Gorilla.
Ain't nobody really than Gorilla. Ain't nobody really than Gorilla.
He is the good bad guy, Tama Tonga. And Tama Tonga is challenging the leader of the Switchblade era of
Bullet Club.
And he is New Japan Pro Wrestling's only and true Grand Slam winner, and he is the 5th reigning and defending undisputed IWGP champion. He'll be accompanied by the Blacksmith Gato, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. It's all of you guys better be ready to start breathing in his new era, and it's time to breathe with the Switchblade era, and it's just too sweet. He is my boy Switchblade Jay White. Now this is the second one-on-one meeting between the good bad guy Tama Tonga and my boy Switchblade Jay White. Tama Tonga won the last meeting over my boy Switchblade back on August 16th in the G1 Climax 32 B Block Final. So this is the much anticipated rematch. Now starting off with Tama Tonga first, this is quite easily his biggest match as a singles competitor in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yes, he did face Kazuchika for the briefcase last year, but now he's fighting for this, the undisputed IWGP Championship, and a chance to end the Switchblade era right here and now and start the good bad guy era and bringing the belt back to Hontai. But I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy. There is you have my boy Switchblade Jay White looking to continue his reign as the undisputed IWGP Champion, and he's looking to make his second title defense a successful one. Now, the last time Switchblade Jay White defended this undisputed IWGP title was at Forbidden Door in a fatal four-way match against Adam Cole, Hangman Page, and Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. Now, Switchblade Jay White always has a plan when it comes to these title matches. Sure, we all saw what happened at Burning Spirit in Kobe when Hikuleo turned his back on Switchblade and joined his brother Tama Tonga. So now he's got to deal with the consequences. But I just have a funny feeling something is definitely up. Switchblade Jay White took that, and then you saw how he acted in the backstage comments. He was deranged, but deranged in a smart way. But Switchblade Jay White is looking to walk out still the undisputed IWGP champion going into Wrestle Kingdom 17 in the Tokyo Dome. So coming from me in this massive main event match for the undisputed IWGP championship, it's the Gunstun versus the Blade Runner. It's the good bad guy versus the Switchblade. But I have a funny feeling somebody's going to be the X Factor. We know Jado and Gato do not like each other, former tag team partners, when Gato turned his back on Jado and kicked out G.O.D. and Jado from the group. So somebody outside of those two are going to get involved in this. Somebody's going to get involved in this match. Somebody's going to be the X Factor in Tama Tonga possibly winning or my boy Switchblade Jay White retaining. But coming from me, I like Tama Tonga. Former never openweight champion, amazing tag team wrestler, but coming from me, he will breathe like all the others. He will breathe with the Switchblade in this Switchblade era. So coming from me, I'm going to go with my boy Switchblade Jay White to retain the undisputed IWGP Championship by any means and defeat the good bad guy Tama Tonga in a banger. And those are my New Japan Pro Wrestling's Declaration of Power 2022 predictions. Now I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below, who do you see winning this massive main event match for the undisputed IWGP Championship between the good bad guy Tama Tonga and my boy Switchblade Jay White? Who do you see becoming the X Factor and whoever wins that match? Who do you see winning that special singles showdown between Top Dog Jonah and Kazuchika Okada? Who do you see winning that special singles matchup between Kushida and Taiji Ishimori? Let me know all of your picks and your opinions in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course reply right back to you because comments and your opinions are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching my Declaration of Power 2022 predictions for New Japan Pro Wrestling today. Again, thank you guys for all the support. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. We are getting dangerously close to 1,100 subscribers on the channel. So again, thank you guys so very much for all the support. Truly blessed to have you guys part of this family, this dangerous alliance. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you guys waiting for? If you're a fan of professional wrestling when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Elite Wrestling, the WWE, and Ring of Honor, and you're a fan of professional sports when it comes to the NBA, the NHL, Major League Baseball, the NFL, and college football, super kick that subscribe button, folks. It's free, and you become part of this bigger, dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys either tomorrow or Thursday for my official 2022 Major League Baseball postseason, American League and National League wildcard predictions. Later days, guys. Stay dangerous and peace.